Yesterday the Punisher special dropped, and I saw it last night, and I want to talk about it, and I want to say well, a couple things. Number one, the special was nice. It was fine. There was nothing. I don't think there was anything bad about it, but I don't think there was anything like overly good. But one thing that really pisses me off is not just the guy who killed the dog, which is very necessary. He didn't need to do that. But what really pisses me off was the fact that, when the first trailer dropped, everybody was saying that the Punisher's only going to be in costume for like 10 minutes. That's probably going to be true. That was not true. That was not true at all. He was in costume for a total of 1 minute. I don't even think he made it to the 1 minute, bro. In the trailer, they show him in costume. That I found like shot in the trailer. That's the only time he wears the costume. That's the only shot. Are you serious right now? That is it. That is the only shot we have of Punisher in his costume. And I like the costume. The costume looks fire. He looks like Ben Affleck Daredevil. He looks thick in it. He looks nice in it. And that's the only shot we have. That's it. Not even 5 minutes. 1 minute, maybe even 40 seconds. But I'm being generous by saying it was 1 minute of a Punisher in costume. That is oh my god. That is generally so frustrating because we barely get Punisher in costume. He barely wore it in Daredevil season two. He wore it at the end of Daredevil season two, and then he wore it in his own show. He wore it for one scene in episode one, that's season one, and then he wore it again to the finale. And then for season two, he wore it only a couple times. He's not in costume. And then for Daredevil Born Again, he finally we get Punisher in his vest, doing Punisher stuff. And then we're back to this, and he for this whole entire thing, he doesn't have his vest. He's just Frank, and he's just regular old Frank. No vest, no bulletproof vest, no Punisher. It's just I want to see these characters in their costumes. I don't know why we keep doing these things of just not having them in costume. Like I want to see the Punisher look like the Punisher. But other than that, the special was fine. The action was really good, and watching it, it felt like I was watching like a John Wick movie. I won't lie, like it felt like it felt like a sequence out of a John Wick movie because the sequence were really nice. Like Frank being in his apartment, and then all these bounty hunters coming after him. That was really cool. That was really cool. Wish the whole thing was longer though, and I wish when it ended, I wish it like continued because I wanted it to continue. That's honestly my biggest gripe. I actually got so excited when Frank pulled up in that costume and he shot that guy. I was ready. I was like, oh snap! Now we're gonna see him go after the people who put the hit on him, and we're gonna see Punisher just go crazy. And it just ended like that. It just ended like that. I was so disappointed. I was getting so excited, only for me to be so disappointed. Oh man, now we have to wait till Brand New Day. But I don't think that storyline is going to be resolved in Brand New Day. I don't think that in Brand New Day, Punisher's going to be going after the people who put the hit on him. Punisher's going to be dealing with something else. We'll see, probably something to do with Jean Grey, maybe. The thing I really liked was when seeing Punisher from like the villain perspective. When Ma is telling the story to Frank, and we just see Punisher just come like this monster, like he's a absolute like a horror character, like a serial killer coming after you, and he just kills you. Like he just kills you no matter what you're doing. Like he just comes out of nowhere. He sees his skull coming after you, and he just kills you. Like the way he killed her son, that was generally like I almost felt kind of bad. Like I almost kind of don't get me wrong, he probably did deserve it. He did deserve it, but I almost felt kind of bad because of the way Frank just kills people like that is generally just so inhumane almost. But he just does it in a way of like, hey, these people are criminals. They deserve to die, so he takes it into his own hand. And also, yeah, they're part of the people who kill his family. So yeah, also there's that. But yeah, this was nice. Loki wish, honestly, at this point, why didn't they just make a Punisher movie? Like, why not just make a Punisher? Well, you want to make it a Disney Plus movie or a theater release movie? Like, generally, why didn't they just make a Punisher movie? Like, they could have just made a movie. Not gonna lie, like, really, they just could have. Maybe not a show because I don't know if this enough is enough material for a whole show. But in like a short movie, like an hour and a half, 2 hours movie, Disney Plus or theaters, like they could have just done that. Like 44 minutes was not really enough, if you ask me. It really wasn't. But other than that, this was fine. Not gonna lie, I liked it. And also, I just realized we still have like 6 or 7 Marvel projects left. We got after this, we still have Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, Vision Quest, X-Men '97, and Spider-Man Friend Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2, and the Wolverine game. So like, we as Marvel fans still have a whole bunch of Marvel content left for the year. Like that is generally insane to me. Like we've already had Punisher, Daredevil. Okay, I think that's it actually. But still, it feels like we've gotten a bit, hasn't it? We've only done 2 projects so far. Punisher and Daredevil, and then it's Spider-Man, and then I think it's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then Vision Quest. Well, obviously, no, after Punisher, Spider-Man Noir, and then Spider-Man again, and then Spider-Man again. I think with Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then I think is X-Men '97, and then I think it's Vision Quest, and then it's Doomsday. Doomsday being the last, obviously. Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. It's a good time to be a Marvel fan. I just hope that the next couple of projects are actually top tier. These both, Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2, and this weren't top tier. I think they were good. They were decent. They're okay. I thought Born Again was season 2 was made, I guess, but this was just okay. It was decent. But I hope the next couple things like Noir, Brand New Day, 90 X Men, and stuff like that are like actually top tier now. The Punisher special. So thank you for watching and God bless.
Frank Castle is actually a good man. He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong anymore, and he doesn't need punishment for that. He needs help.
Your Honor, can I say something? There's people. Ones I put down, people I killed. I want you to know that I do it all again. I'm just like that. In the middle of my right goddamn mind. Any scumbag, any low life, any maggot piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I love you. I love you. See, I'm itching to do it again. You think what you did. You're gonna send me to that house. Some doctor, I think you stop doing what I want to do. What the hell? Not on my watch.